Hello friends, in this video I want to talk about two critical situations we have when rearing turtles. One of them is this salmonella, which is a bacteria that is very common in water turtles. In Chile, a study found that 13% of turtles in stores and at homes had these salmonella. So it really is quite a high percentage. So we must be very careful when we handle the turtles, when we pick up a turtle, and when we put our hands in the water. We should always use gloves. If somehow this water gets to our nose, to our mouth, to our eyes, there is a high probability that we will catch salmonella and we get very ill. And this is especially critical with small kids, with very old people, and people who have an immunology that is very low. So, first of all, those of us who are starting off with this turtleology or hepatology, as the scientists say, we should practice using gloves. Hello. The other critical situation is cleaning the muck these turtles provide. Of course, these are not dogs. They shit in the same place where they eat. And you can see in the bottom of this aquarium full of patches of brown stuff, and most of it is just shit. Now that is heavy stuff. So it won't go down the outlet and it won't go through the box of filters. So we have to pull it out frequently. Now, to be able to remove that shit, we need siphons. And we have two kinds of siphons we can use. One siphon is this one that can removes everything. While it's removing the muck from the bottom of the pool, it also removes the water. So, and we can't separate that muck from the water because it's very fine material. It probably will go through most of our sieves. And we don't want to return that dirty water back to the pool. So we will be using this siphon when we do a water change, when we have to remove 5-10 liters of water and then put in new water. Then this is a good idea to have this siphon, use it to clean up the pool. And that would be probably once a week, twice a week, or once a month, depending on the quality of our water and our pool. The other siphon is this one. This siphon has a pump that removes the water through this bottle, which has a sponge inside that acts as a filter for most of that heavy muck. It pulls the water through the filter, the muck stays there, and it delivers clean water back into the pool. So this siphon, we can use it daily, just to clean the water without removing any water from the pool. Now I'm going to show you how we use these siphons. We'll start by showing you how I use this filter, this siphon. First of all, these small little pumps, they bring a long cable or small cable, but the only way of getting it to start is by putting it in the outlet. And that's not a good idea because one can't be pulling it in and putting it out. I got to stop it. So the best thing we can do is have an outlet hanging here with a cable and a button to start it and stop it. We connect our little pump. Now let's see how it works. These water pumps usually include a device so we can mount them on the aquarium wall. We can adapt this device fixing a handle to the pump, so we can handle the pump from above the water level, keeping our hands out of the water. As we could see with the test with this siphon pump, it wasn't strong enough pulling out the muck out of the pool. So I'm going to try now with a smaller bottle that doesn't have such a big diameter, and I hope this is stronger and works faster and more efficiently than the other one. We'll test it now. The amount of muck that came out is quite a lot. It's important to pull the filter out, lift it above the water before you stop the pump from working. Because if you stop the pump while you have the siphon in this position, the pressure will stop and the muck can fall out back into the pool. So that's an important feature with this siphon. We fill a bucket with a bit of fresh water. We pull out our filtering material. We clean it well in the clean water. Once the filtering material is clean, we roll it up and put it inside the pump. This is a bit of PVC tubing, 50mm tube, cut, sliced along the length, so it acts as a stop for our filtering material. And now we can use it again. Now I'm going to show you how we use this pump. This is not easy to learn how to use pump. It's quite complicated. Ideally, this should be a thick-walled hose. Otherwise, when we squash it, it will deform and stop the water from flowing and will ruin our siphon, especially if the siphon doesn't suck very much. It has to be a plastic and transparent pipe so we can see what's going on inside. There we put the end of the pipe in a container, and the bottle of the pipe, we have to play a game with it. We fill the bottle up, we lift it up, it starts flowing down, coming out, we squeeze it, now we fill it up again, we unsqueeze the pipe so it starts flowing, and it keeps on flowing down in the bucket. So there we have our water inside the bucket coming out, and we can start pulling up bits of debris, shit or whatever is inside the pool. Now this siphon, as you can see, it isn't very strong, it doesn't pull up very much, and in terms of getting rid of the muck, it isn't better than the pump. Using this siphon not only takes the muck out of the pool, but also takes out water, and that water starts filling up our container and leaving the pool with much less water than it should. So before we start doing this process, we should stop the pool pump so it doesn't go dry and might ruin it. Come on, Cherry, come here, come here. Yes, say goodbye. Okay. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.